our next task would be to create some more stages because we've only got 2 backdrops at the moment. So let's go back to the backdrops tab and click on backdrops. So as you can see, we have 2 backdrops. Now, try and keep your first backdrop, the default one, simple. So just a sky and floor. Because now I'm gonna duplicate backdrop 1 again. And I'm gonna make sure it's in the proper order. So this one is backdrop 3, so that needs to go in order down here. So backdrop 1, backdrop 2, backdrop 3. So in my third backdrop, I might add some platforms that you can jump up on. So I'm going to duplicate my floor. So clicking on select the floor, copy it, and paste it. So now I have 2 floors, as you can see. I'm going to make this one much smaller. And I'm going to make it that I can actually jump up onto that platform. Now that needs to be the same color as your floor, otherwise your character will fall through it. So, once you've done that, you'll notice if I click back on Sprite 1 and play my game, Stage 1, Stage 2, when I get to Stage 3, you'll notice that my fire is still there. So we need to tell our fire to hide on Stage 3 onwards. Because at the moment, if we click on our fire, the code for it doesn't say hide. It only says hide at the start, but then it shows. So then we want it to hide again. So we drag out another hide. And we need another one of these blocks. So when the backdrop switches to backdrop 3, it's going to hide. And it will stay hidden until I tell it to show again. For now, I don't want it to show again. So my fire hides at the start. It shows on backdrop 2, then it hides again on backdrop 3. And just check it to make sure it works. Make sure your fire has actually gone on Stage 3. There we go. Perfect. You now see the platform that you can jump on. However, you will have a problem, and it's this. If you walk into your platform, like my cat is right now, it actually doesn't, it's kind of weird. You can kind of walk through it. So there's a couple of things you can do to fix that problem. If you're happy with it, that's fine. You can leave it as it is. But if you do want to fix that problem, there's an easy solution. So I'll just quickly go back to my stage, back to the backdrops. And underneath this little platform that I just made, I'm going to get another rectangle. And I'm going to choose a different color. It must be a different color. A color that is not yet on your game. So I might choose like a brown color or something like that. And I'm going to simply put a wall there. Now, I'm not going to make it that that wall kills you. All I'm going to do is say that you can actually go up to the wall, but you can't go through it. Okay? So you've got to actually jump up on top of this to get past it. And the script or the code that we're going to use for that is the following. So we're going to give the code to our character. Going to go into the code tab. Again, when the green flag is clicked, forever if. So it's forever first, then if. Sensing. Touching color. So if we touch a certain color, which is this color, so how do we get that color? So click on this. Now you can't get it exactly the same unless you know what each number is, but there's an easy way to do that. So we click on the eyedropper, which is right here, and you select the color you want it to be over here, and it makes it that color. So forever if touching that color, go to motion. We're going to turn 15 degrees, but we're going to change the 15 to 180 degrees, which means you face the other way and you move 10 steps. So what is going to happen is your character is going to walk up to it, touch it, face the other way, and move back. So it's pretty much bouncing off the wall. So something like this. Let's just check to see how that works. As you can see, it can't get through the wall. Now, if your character glitches, if it starts having like a fit and starts bouncing, going through the wall slowly, you actually might need to increase the steps. Try 20 until it doesn't go through the wall. And that's how you create platforms.